Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Sorry for the long break, I haven't had much time to make videos, but ever since I've came back since a few months ago and seen that some of these videos have actually hit and done pretty well, this really inspires me to play the games more, make some more videos. So I did actually play a lot and get to the T80U without actually recording, because I actually was wanting to do a whole series on, all of the Russian tanks. Pretty much through pretty much all of these, my personal review on it. But today, I decided, well, why not just kick it back in with the T80U, be something that maybe the 17 of you who even remember the channel, may like. Now, I want to apologize for the microphone quality. It's been a super long time since I've actually recorded, so it's going to be a little bit shady in today's video, which is why I'm going to try to keep today's video kind of short, fix this microphone, and hopefully from now on, I'm going to try to get at least one video out every week. Maybe two, depending on when I can upload. Now, I'm not going to guarantee that I can get one out every single day like I used to, but I'm going to try to get at least one out every week. It's just going to be better on my time schedule, and the more successful videos we get, the more frequently I'll be able to upload. So let's get that. Okay guys, sorry for wasting your time. Here we are. So let's go ahead and get to the T80U. The armor on this guy is a beast, one of the best in the game. The front is pretty much unpinnable by anything except CL round from the Areti, PSO, and I think the Areti P. I'm not 100% sure if it's the Areti P or if it's just the Areti. Let me go ahead and look real quick. Yeah, never mind. It's the Areti. But yeah, this guy is very powerful. And to test that, we're going to go ahead and use the Areti's round to basically show you how strong the armor is. So the bottom plate, it's kind of tricky for some players. Now for the CL 1413, this thing can kind of go through. If it's at an upward angle like this, it can kind of go through anywhere. I kind of feel like they've nerfed the armor on here. It just didn't used to be like that. But if it's a dead straight on fight, like he's about natural, about like this, he can still go through there, which I think they actually did nerf the T80, because I remember this frontal armor being a lot better. It's kind of a bummer, because that was really the only strength of this vehicle, and it seems that they are going to make it worse, which probably implements are probably going to get ready to be added in the T90 or the Leclerc Series 2, and once they do that, they're getting ready to add in probably next generation tanks for the 11.0 lineup pretty soon. I'd say that's just around the corner, maybe within the next 3 to 4 months. They'll probably be adding in 11.0 tanks, be my guess. Now, don't quote me, but I'm guessing that. So, it does have good armor. Now, pretty much anything other than the Areti is going to really struggle to go through there. Let's go for the 2A5. DM33 is not going through here. To the driver's port, yes. Over here, if you get a really lucky shot, you can always shoot the breach at the top up here sometimes, and down here. But the easy kill zone, I mean, pretty much everyone knows this, is either you shoot here or here. These are the two zones that are going to basically kill the entire crew. As well as, if you do see it, shoot on the right side here, and that will also be a insta kill, because it'll go through there and it should hit 2 crew members. Now that doesn't always work, but keep that in mind. So the best way to take this guy out is to shoot that bottom plate, and it's quite easy, because I mean, you don't really even have to hit it even, because it's just going to scrape it. As long as it hits 2 crew members, you're good. If you only kill 1, you're kind of screwed, because if he reloads faster than you, then you're done. And he has an auto loader, so if you hit his gunner, it doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead and get to the X-ray. Sorry not to waste too much time here. So it's a lot like the T72B3 as far as it has some armor on the side. Now, nowhere near as much, but I would say that personally, this is the reason why I went for this vehicle, is I heard it's a lot more fun to play. Now, you can quote me on that or not. It's your own opinion. But this tank is just, in my opinion, it's a lot better than that of the T72B3. Now, yes, the T72B3 does have a lot better frontal armor. I mean, it's not pinnable by anything I know of, but at the same time, the mobility is a lot worse. T80U can kind of sneak around corners and fire, as the T72B3 is quite slow, and as well as, let me just go ahead and show you here, you see how there's not a flap. So whenever this thing comes around a corner, that's completely exposed. So if you have an APFSDS round, which is say like the M22, not even a great round, you know, he comes around a corner, you're probably about like this, to be honest. You know, I mean, it's not that hard to shoot there. And that's going to end him. Now, this doesn't have the ERA blocks, but I mean, they really don't matter against APFSDS. I mean, you could probably shoot it with a Tiger too. It'd probably still go through now. I don't know, but that's my guess. So, 5 minutes out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the tank just for a little bit more. Then we'll get into some gameplay, and then we'll go into a custom match. And I'll just let you kind of see how much damage it can take so we can get more hits and kills and stuff, so it's more interesting. So, about this vehicle, I just want to tell you how to play it real quick, so I'm not, you know, confusing you into what this vehicle is. This vehicle has poor survivability when it comes to penetrating shells. Now, as far as shells that ricochet, you know, anything that hits here once, like if someone shoots there once, you're good. But if they shoot there again with a good round like CL, it's going to go right through there. Because this is ERA. I don't know how it works in the game, but I know in real life it basically gives about 30% to 15% more armor protection than normal steel, which kind of gives it a little bit more of a explosive reactive armor look that gives it more power than that of normal metal, which is kind of like what I wish the Abrams actually had depleted uranium rounds like they historically had, but I guess if they did, they just tear through anything. But I mean, at the same time, they're kind of glass cannons at the moment. But yeah, let's go ahead and go into a custom match, and we'll go in here for about 5 minutes, and I'll cut the video, and then we'll go into another one. So I don't actually know if the custom match is actually on here. There's usually a 100 tank battle going on. I don't know why it comes off and online all the time. It's kind of odd. Yeah, I guess it's not on here, so I guess we're going to have to go to a actual battle. Kind of a bummer. Really is kind of a bummer because I was really excited to want to play that. I've noticed that it goes down every once in a while. I don't know if it's the players or if Gadgeon takes it down. This is a really unfun map in my opinion. This is probably one of my least favorite maps in the game. It's not that it doesn't suit the Russian playstyle. It's just that I've not really been a fan of, you know, shooting across the map, sniping each other, especially right in this area. It's just not that fun. You know, I mean, I love shooting long shells, but at the same time, you know. Okay, I don't know why it feels like I'm getting 30 FPS whenever it says I'm getting 100 and some. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, hopefully this is apologize for that. I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna go ahead and lower down the render graphics here for a second. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and go to, I'm just going to go ahead and lower physics quality and terrain. We don't need grass, we don't need trees. Terrain quality, we'll just load it down just a little bit. This should help out some. I'm sorry guys, I don't know why that was recording so bad. I mean, that's 130 FPS and it was looking horrible. I don't know if it's something to do with the screen recorder. I apologize for that. Hopefully it's looking better. If it's not, I will remake the video. I really hope it looks okay. And honestly, it's been a long time since I played the game. I haven't even said that yet. I haven't even played a round in probably about 3 months. I think it's from the last time I uploaded a video. I haven't played a lot since then. And honestly, it's been a long time since I've played. And I really do enjoy the game. It really is very fun. But I took a break after getting the T80U. Just kind of bored myself, you know, playing like 400 battles to get this thing. I think it was more than that. 400 winning battles and probably like 300 or 400 losing. So we need to try to see. Okay, Leopard 2A5's up there. I can't actually see him. This drop in FPS, I don't know why it's so stuttery. I don't know if it looks like that on your screen. I'm hoping not. Maybe just because I'm used to getting more frames, but at the same time, I believe it was used to be a lot better than this. Hopefully the microphone's working okay. I did change some settings around. Like I did say, I haven't used it in a long time, so I did not know how well it is performing. So I'm going to try to go ahead and go over here to the eastern side of B, because a lot of times they'll try to raid down that side of the eastern part of the valley. And if they go there, you can get some good hits on them. Now, I don't know if they're actually going to go for that. Could have got one shot right there. But overall, the mobility of this vehicle is probably its strong point out of the... Okay, we got an M1A1. Okay, I did not get my shell in. Let's see if I can sneak around right here. Probably gonna die. Can't even see. I went behind that rock. Okay, we got his engine. If we can get behind him, he can't shoot us because he doesn't have that. Okay, you get behind him. If you get behind him, he cannot shoot us because he does not have. Now I wish I had the mango round because I can't pin through there. There we go. So that's an easy way to take out an Abrams. If you shoot him in the back, you get in the rear end of him, and he can't get you because evidently the engineers need that gas turbine, and it needs a lot more room to cool. You Stewie, someone's over there. Okay, oh, this is a T64A, but not really a big threat to us. But I'm gonna go ahead and take him out anyway. Oh, what a crappy shot! He deserves to kill me for that. I deserve to die for that crappy shot. Okay, there we go. See if we can find someone over here. Okay, T62, not a big threat, but once again, we failed our shot because the reload. That is a downside about this tank, is the reload, but you do get an auto loader, so if you do take a hard hit to the gunner or someone, you most of the time will be fine. Oh, come on. Wait, what? I didn't shoot the rock, but okay. I just love that, this big 125. It's a lot better than, in my opinion, in the, oh crap. Merkava, or Merkava, whatever it is. That thing will ruin our day. I'm just trying to stay over here and kind of lurk, around a little bit. As long as you don't come on that hillside, which I don't think you can. Probably gonna die right. Yeah, T80B. We don't want to. Yeah, 2A5. Oh, never mind. That's a 122. That thing pops around the corner. We're dead. So if I can hold them right here for a little bit of time, our team might can push for A. I don't know why our team's not going for A or B. There's no one's been spotted right there. So and this right here just shows you how bad the elevation on the gun, or not elevation. I'm thinking of the wrong word. Yeah. But the I think it's like degrees has. It doesn't have that much on. It doesn't have that much on down. Like it can go up quite a bit, but you can't shoot down real low. Steeple just yet. Okay, we just got a shot in the turbine by a STRV Swedish bias. That'd be so funny if we got a shot in this guy, but we're dead as soon as he shoots us again. I don't get how this thing's still alive. This thing's usually a one-shot kill. There we go. So as you... I don't know how this guy died. He killed himself. Alright, so let's go ahead and leave that match and see if there's a custom battle on. So that was a little short game of the T80U. T80U is very fun to play, like I did say. It is very powerful, but at the same time, its strong point is kind of in numbers and not to really expose yourself. Even though I would say this vehicle, its best, in my personal opinion, in playstyle, is in close range combat and in long range combat. Mid-range combat is not that great because people can aim and shoot you here, as in close range combat. Now really close, they can't get their gun down far enough to shoot your bottom plate, so they kind of have to take a shot either here or there, and if you wiggle your turn around a little bit in your hole while you're shooting at them, they won't be able to get a shot in there easily. Now if you're playing with something like the 2A5 or the 122, the Swedish bias tank, you can pretty much go through anywhere. And guys, I don't say that to offend anyone, so in case you're wondering if I hate Swedish or whatever, I don't. It's just a joke, guys. I mean, honestly, you could say Russia is the most biased in the game. I mean, they have, you know, 10.0, 9.7, 9.7, 10.7. I mean, they're the first to have 10.7s and a solid 10.0 lineup, pretty much. So yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can get into a custom battle. If not, that'd be a big bummer. 100 tank battle. I don't know where it's at. can see if this is, I don't know if this is, I'll go in here. Hopefully this is not an RP server. If this is an RP server, which means basically people are just talking. Hopefully it's not. And the reason why I want to go in here, you may be wondering, is I just want to go into a custom battle, just so I can kind of show you the mobility and, you know, how to angle the armor and stuff like that in this vehicle. So, alright. Well, what do you know? Platform. So, I'm going to try to find someone like a 2A5 or someone to fight. Most likely not going to. But we will get to the max speed. We're going to try to do that. I think it's 77 kilometers an hour. Now, mine is not max. Now, let me just tell you, my T80U is stock, other than the first APFSDS shell, which is why I decided to make a review on it. You know, to see, you know, because if how competitive this vehicle is, because it's extremely competitive with even the default shell, which kind of tells a lot about it. So. If we can get to 77 km, that'd be nice, but I don't think it's going to happen because we're on this rough terrain, and this ain't going to be long enough to get there. But with the engine upgrade, you get to 77 km an hour, which is pretty good. You are armed with machine guns, 125mm, and that's pretty much your strong point. Now, the best way to angle your armor, so I see a lot of T80 players do this when I play against them, and that's not really a smart choice to do, because you're actually making that front plate exposable. And the best way you can kind of angle your armor, let me go ahead and just try to show you right here at this corner, is if you're at a corner, you don't want to expose that bottom plate, even though it's pretty much impossible. You want to try to, you know, make it so that it's, well, not like that. You want to try to make it so, go ahead and back up a little bit. You want to make it so that if he shoots around the corner, he's only going to be able to scrape. Now that's kind of a bad angle, but you want to make it so basically if he shoots around the corner, he can't pin your bottom plate. Kind of like a trickster move, so he can shoot and then you can retaliate. But guys, apparently we're not going to be able to get into a battle with a custom battle, which is going to be a bummer. If this video gets 10 likes, I will make another video. Really did have fun playing today. If you guys enjoyed the video and you really enjoyed the channel and you want to consider subscribing, please do. As a reminder, I do upload, or I will be starting now, trying to upload at least once per week. Now, I may upload once or twice this week to get some videos out. But thank you guys so much for sticking by, and I will see you in the next one.